Now that we are all together and we're feeling this closeness, is there a shift that you see that can happen in the way that we address mental health issues?
I think that the key is, you just said the one word, and the one word is address it. You know, that's been the biggest issue. It's not addressed. We look for every other issue, you know. I think we're addressing it. I think you're doing it right now, and I'm doing it right now. But people who have never in my life ever addressed or talked about mental health and how people are going to function and how they are able to get through and how they're able to rise up and how they're able to be somewhat productive is everybody's conversation now. And it starts with words. It's always words. The problem was, if there were no words, it was silent. It's nothing. I was dealing with it every day for at least 4 decades, and I didn't speak about it. I spoke about it when my wife gave me an ultimatum. I've been married for 40 years to a wonderful lady. The reason I went and got help the first time is she said, I can't do this anymore, because I was trying to create a world where I felt comfortable, but I never felt comfortable. So in my house, it was always, don't touch that, watch that, let's disinfect this, that's the kid's sick, so I'm going to move into the guest house, and I'm going to, you know. But now, you know, and that's how I eventually went and sought out professional help. But it's about, the first thing is talk about it. Talk about it with a friend, with a stranger, with a family member, with a boss, with a coworker. Just talking about it. If we start there, that's the start right now. And whether that's on Zoom, if anybody could just be open and ultimately you're saying, you know, I'm human too, you know, then I hope that this is starting. I know it is in the big picture. This pandemic and the protests that are going on are starting conversations like we've never had before. And conversations that would probably have been really uncomfortable months ago, years ago, are, you know, kind of the way we are right now. So I think we've always, you know, sometimes in fact, from the history of man, we've always evolved. We do things differently. You know, we're always changing. Sometimes life forces us to change a lot faster than is comfortable. But there's nothing wrong with being uncomfortable. That's part of the human condition. And I think we all strive to be comfortable, but it's not comfortable. And it's worth you know, my little analogy is, if you have a passion, and your passion should be life and relationships and work, you need something that you're passionate in life. But say your passion was boxing. If you wanted to be a boxer, and that's what you did, and you studied it and you did it, and you wanted to be the world champ and you wanted to do it, you're going to get hit. You're going to get knocked down. You're going to get damaged. You can't be in that sport without getting damaged, even if you're great. You know, it's always, but you could work through that pain, and working through that pain and working through getting hit and standing up again when you're getting knocked down is what that's about. Well, you know, your passion should be life. Your passion should be your relationships. Your passion should be your work. And you know what? You're going to get knocked down. You're going to get kicked. I can't tell you how many times I've told a joke and it's crickets. But it's kind of fun to work through that, you know, at the worst times. It makes the laugh that I get the next time even more valuable.
And hard-earned.